Hello, everyone. We are live
Hello.
once again. A little short delay. As you can see, new overlay again. But this time, I don't have to fuck around with the cameras as much. This is a lot better. Yeah. No new announcements really, except that Robin's not joining us today because of prior work engagements. But we will be continuing on without her today. She will be back the next game, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so.
Cynthia, take it away.
Okay. So I will tell you what happened to a group in the previous few sessions. Not going to summarize the entire adventure, but just from the last few things that they've done. They have just gotten back from a large quest from a dryad in the woods that bestowed her only 3 surviving daughters to them. Or well, to Alduin specifically, in the form of 3 seeds. They need to plant these seeds at 3 different locations all over Taldore, and when returning to the druid that had been protecting the dryad from the men that bound her to the dying land so she could not fight back to protect her forest around her, they found the druid enraged and angry about the sudden loss of the dryad he felt within. He had turned into a bear and was beyond reasoning with, even though the party tried. So they had to fight their newfound friend to make him come to his senses. They eventually brought him back as the half-orc calmed him down by shouting Orcish at him. The druid was a half-orc as well. They then continued on to go back to the village of Mirkful, where their initial quest to find out who was causing all these terrors in Mirkful continued. Having returned, they found the entire population of Mirkful at the doorsteps of the so-called Lord Myersdorf, shouting for food and a solution to the maniac that was rotting their crops, slaughtering their hounds, and destroying the ships of Mirkful. They were then approached again by the first friendly NPC they had met in Mirkful just a few days ago, Wilhelmina, who told them she knew of a way to get inside to talk to Meyersdorf and find out what is happening. Since no one could get inside because of the heavy guard of hired mercenaries blocking every way in or out of the manor, Wilhelmina said she was concerned about her friend, Lady Meyersdorf, and wanted to see if she was all right. That is where we ended last session.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm continuously keeping an eye on Wilhelmina. Um, Alduin is because Alduin's still not 100% trusting of her currently at this moment because
He's
his weird
yeah.
senses are tingling. But this is just going to
Yeah.
be a continuous thing. Like, not specifically right now, but he's just continuously giving it. Also, to make sure she's safe, because they might be going into a dangerous situation, but also because he's currently a bit not
So,
trusting.
um, as the party, get back. The medieval, raggedy shamble of peasants all raised their voices with their dirty, smudged faces and unholy stench of body odor and pig manure. Armed with rotten fruit and vegetables and stinking of sliming fish, they let loose upon the walls and windows of the Meyersdorf manor. You can see this happening. People just throwing all of these things at the manor, the fish guts splattering all over the glass windows. um, the crowd is busy with clattering the walls with their rotten food, and Wilhelmina leads you all down the stairs towards where the stables are situated underneath the manor. She explains breathlessly as the frightened ladies of the Little Ladies Book Club follow you all close behind. Well, listen. There are 3 floors to the manor. You've got the cellars, or what the Holofernes calls his warehouse. It's usually stocked full of the blackthorn trees from the forest. Well, the stables are attached to the warehouse and the murky banks. That's the river. Holofernes has his own private docks to the river, with a lot of boats currently being unused. And then you've got 2 stairs going up to the Great Hall, but I've heard Ermeline say that there's a ladder going up to the kitchens as well. I'm not sure where it is, but we might be able to find it if we look for it. The kitchens face northeast of the building, so it's somewhere adjacent to the stables. I'm not sure which way we want to go, but the warehouse might be filled with guards too. Might be a good idea to come up with some plan to dispatch of them quietly. Or we should all sneak past them. Maybe, maybe, I'm just spitballing here, right? Maybe we could create a diversion to attract their attention, and if anyone has any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Ermeline should be inside her chambers, upstairs or inside of the drawing room. That is the room southeast of the building or on the second floor. Are you all with me so far? They fired all staff except for the cook, but the cook seems to be living in the building. So it's some sort of a indentured slave of some sort. That cook is fiercely loyal, and we would not want to run into them. Very unpleasant body odor as well. Wilhelmina is talking quickly and quietly, with an exuberant smile upon her face. Her eyes glimmer with an unusual amount of excitement, and she awaits everyone's reaction.
So there's a ladder to the kitchen,
But we don't want to
and
run
it's
into
in
the
the
cook.
northeast.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Hmm.
I think they have cupcakes.
I don't know. If we get into the kitchen, there might be a case of cupcakes.
How many guards were there in the stables? Do you know?
There are 2 guards outside of the stables. That's all I know. I've just, did a look-see before I ran into you all.
Right. So I think our plan was to use those cookies that you laced with sleeping powder.
Yes.
Give those to those guards. Steal the uniform for Brion, who would then stay outside to guard the place, and then maybe one of us can then dress up as
Oh,
the
yes,
other guard.
certainly. Yes.
Might
Oh,
be
that
a,
sounds like an excellent plan.
yeah. So, Xanamin,
Yeah.
how good are you at pretending to be a guard? Yeah, je valt er weg. Sorry, you're connected.
Do I look like a guard to you?
I
I can certainly try, but I don't really have the physique of a
So-
guard.
Just for a second, the bottom right corner of the map is or should be revealed to you all. You are now leaving
Jesus.
down the stairs.
The map's massive.
I know. It's like multiple floors in one map.
Yeah, no, I got it. I think I have in view what you want to be in view for the lovely viewers.
Yeah, so what you can see is that you are now walking down the stairs. So you have this like huge stone platform on which the manor is situated, but all of the other houses. So like in the south, the southeast corner of this huge stone platform is the Meyersdorf Manor. But there are also 2 stairs that are also facing southeast. If you look at the Merkfall map before.
Yeah.
So do you want me to show you the Merkfall map again?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I haven't actually switched the view for the viewers yet. Sorry, but go for it. Go for the other map real quick.
I think I can give you like a handout thing, right? Isn't
Yes,
that possible?
I think everyone on stream should also be seeing the map. You can display the handout. Yeah, that should work
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, give me 1 second. I need to like upload a handout.
You technically have the map uploaded, right?
Yeah, I know, but I just want to like overlay it over the map that we currently are viewing. Do you know what I mean? By showing you a handout.
Oops. Yeah, okay. Let's see.
So there you go. Now you should all be seeing a map, right?
Yeah, it's on stream now. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and it's over the battle map. I'm just saying, I'm calling it a
Yeah,
battle
no,
map,
it's
but
fine.
we're
It's
not in battle.
it's just an image currently. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see those crops in the southeast corner of the Meyersdorf Manor.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you are now seeing. So what you are doing is that the most south located stone staircase that is leading down, that is the
Mhm.
staircase you are all now standing on and slowly walking down. What you also see is that there's a little hut that's more east of the manor. That is what Wilhelmina is explaining to you all are the stables.
Right. So those private docks. That's
The
next to that, right?
private, you have to ask her, and then she can explain. But from your story, you know the private docks are more north, situated from the manor.
Okay.
So that will be north, next to the stables, and you kind of have the idea that if you look at the Merkfall map, you see like the river, or what is called the Murky Banks, is going through town, underneath town, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
might
saw
be
that.
also where his private docks are situated, underneath the
Mhm.
manor.
I see. I see. Okay. Hmm.
So, do you want me to explain it? Would you like me to explain it one more time? I can certainly tell you more about my plan, or my knowledge of, Meyersdorf Manor. Oh, it's so exciting. I've
Mm,
not had this much excitement in, oh, years.
I think I've got it. Do you guys need more info?
I have normally such a dull life.
No,
I'm wondering what he would look like as a guard.
You would look like as a guard.
No, not me. And
Him?
I point to Zenemin.
Xanamin, I don't think Xanamin would fit the guard's uniform even. He's a little bit,
Scrawny.
Yeah, he just needs to eat a little bit more meat occasionally. I think he would make a far better lady of the Little Ladies Book Club. We have some dresses. He could join. We could dress him up as a little lady of the Little Ladies Book Club. And then
with my
that might be an idea. Just, I am sure that Anita has a dress left, and you see that one of the ladies of this book club is just like they have not spoken a single word. They look terrified the entire way there, and she's just like slowly inching forward, but just afraid to look you all in the eyes and stuff. And
Um. Can I Oh, but can I make a little insight check on them to see what they are afraid of?
yeah, you could certainly try make an insight check to see if you can find the source of their fear.
Here we go. Inside. Come on. Terrible. It's a natural
man.
one.
These ladies, you don't know much about women yourself. You're much more of a monster kind of person,
Mhm.
You like monsters. Monsters are easy to understand. These
Mm.
women, they're just, I don't know, they're just scared. Probably, got their knickers in a twist.
Fine. Well, to be fair, going into a manor like this, terrifying when you're not an adventurer. Ladies, are you sure you want to accompany us? You do not have to if you do not want to.
Of course they're sure. They need to come along with us.
Let's have them talk for themselves for a moment. Well, I mean, if you do not mind.
All right. And she turns to one of them and she says, why don't you tell these Aldwin, why don't you tell Aldwin how much you want to go into the manor?
Oh, I'm looking at her. Okay.
And then one of the ladies that she was turning to just looks at you. I really want to go into the manor.
Does Lux understand what's going on here? She's just trying to look at the connection between the two and what's actually bringing them here.
Anyways, you can make an insight check if you'd like.
Nice.
As you use your wisdom to look at this lady that just said that she wanted to go into the manor, it seems like she really does not want to go into manor.
To try to
Sorry,
intimidate.
Can
Yeah.
I ask you something? I'm talking to the scared lady.
I think we're wasting a lot of time here right now. Don't we want to
I
go
don't feel
inside?
like you want
You
to
know,
go
this
inside.
this commotion outside is not going to last long. Like, if you are going to be this difficult about it, oh, I'll just abandon the plan. It will be difficult, but I think we need to go inside. I think that, they're in danger. Ermeline is in great danger. I think they're being held hostage inside.
But I don't understand why she would go in if she doesn't want to.
Well, she probably doesn't want to go in, right? Why don't you tell her that you probably don't want to go in, but you wanna help Ermeline. It's going to be dangerous, but you want to help, of course, right? And then, yes, it's going to be dangerous, but I want to help Ermeline.
I don't get these people.
So Wilhelmina is incredibly charismatic and very persuasive right now. Like,
More
you
than she
do
was.
feel time pressure. If you really want to, do this thing, you suddenly realize, like, yeah, just Wilhelmina's plan is just, I don't know, something is wrong here. Like, no one can get out of the manor, no one can get inside. She keeps talking, and every word she says, it just seems very persuasive right now.
Very well. Let's continue with this plan.
I'm also just trying to relay the roles that I as DM have been making. Huh. It is still up to you players if you want to go along with this plan or
No,
want
I know.
to try something else.
Shall we just continue on?
Yes, I think that's a great idea. So,
Who is going to be the guard?
Beyond.
I think the big girl, she's a great guard. No
But
one
you
would
mean the
expect.
guard for inside, correct?
Oh, for the it's Aldwin. Definitely.
Here's my only problem with that. I may look like one, yet I certainly do not act like one.
That's fine. These are not real guards. The mercenaries. You would be perfect. Perfect. Merkfall hasn't seen a guard in like I don't know.
Let's hope these mercenaries do not know each other that well. Let's go.
Seems that they don't know each other that well. They come and go.
Who's going to convince our two new guard friends, to eat some cookies?
Oh, leave that up to me. And then she just grabs the cookies, takes the two ladies with her, who just terrified following her behind.
When they move forward, I'll just take a time to quickly get Xanamin and Lux and Brion, because she's still there, real close.
So, at this moment, you have about 5 minutes where she is around the corner with the ladies, and she is here, and she's talking to these guards right now.
Right.
So that's 5 minutes about you have it, you guess.
Is it me or something wrong with Wilhelmina?
So, way too eager.
Yes.
And even if it would come from, a good place, she most certainly won't be controllable. Act like, what's the word? Predictable. She's not acting predictable right now.
No.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. Normally I can. Well, I don't understand people, but I can read people if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
And she's a bit harder to read today than the other time. Then she was like really, oh, well, I don't know.
She also seems
It's
much
hard
more
to see the
persuasive
attention.
than she was. We should keep an eye on her. For now, let's go on with the plan, but keep a close eye on her.
Yeah.
Even if she is who she says she is, then still she could get us into a dangerous situation by being too eager. Okay.
I am a bit worried about the lady that doesn't want to go in and is
Yeah.
going in.
Lux, with your incredible perceptiveness, you do notice that the guards are at this point eating the cookies and chatting with Wilhelmina, and you know, as you're talking about your concerns about her, you do realize, like, oh, she's such a nice lady. Like, even the guards like her. Can't really remember her being that nice or charismatic.
Quickly for me where the guards are on the
There
map.
are 2 guards outside.
Yeah.
Can you see them here? These.
Yeah, I didn't see them. No, sorry.
Sorry, are you pinging them? Could you ping them again for me?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
over
pinged
there.
them.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
on
on
the top.
2 chairs, you
Yeah.
know? Maybe
Yeah,
you should
I
zoom in
see
a
it
little
now.
bit. It's a huge map.
I do not see this. I see Wilhelmina over to the right, bottom.
Oh, yeah, no, I just made her. Sorry. Yeah, so she's here.
Oh, that's them. Oh, they're over here. I see now. Okay, I'm just blind.
Yeah, I'm just making NPCs because I forgot that.
Meanwhile, I would like to take a quick peek, see what I see in this direction. So I'm going to take a little step. Nothing.
How
I
much
see a
hit
black
points?
void.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have 17 hit points.
How fucked up
Yeah.
do you look right now?
I got healed by Locke, so I'm
Yeah.
doing except.
I
Now,
remember.
apparently my hit points aren't linked to my character sheet in this map.
Yeah, it's good again now, I think.
Yeah, I healed myself.
Okay, yeah,
Healed.
sorry, I copy pasted the tokens.
Yeah, you can copy paste them, but probably did it from the overview of Merc.
Okay,
Or didn't
so
you?
You're eating the cookies,
yes,
guys.
guards are now eating the cookies. Is there anything you want to say? Still.
Want to take a peek over here? Actually, if that's possible.
Sorry, what do you want to do? Can you ping again?
Peek over here to our right or
Yes.
below. I
There
want
you-
to take.
You want to just look from that standpoint, or do you want to?
No, I just want to look over there. See what kind of building was that?
Yeah. Make a perception check for me, please.
Good enough.
So with a 19, you notice that there are large wooden doors, in a metal frame. It seems very sturdy. And it's closed at the moment. It looks like an entrance also.
Mm-hmm. Is it just a massive door?
It's a massive door, yes.
Okay. No
Something
windows.
like a barn door. From that standpoint, you do not notice any windows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll try to scare away Berta and Anita when they come back, because it's certainly not safe for them to be under the influence of Wilhelmina at the moment. Because, yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
she's not a crazy evil monster, she's still going to get them into a lot of danger.
Yeah. Killed is the technical term. Yeah.
It's at this point where you notice that both of those guards are now slowly sitting down on their chairs and falling down. Wilhelmina claps excitedly, looks over her shoulder, and then pushes open the stable's door and leads the two ladies in front of her.
We will approach.
Yeah, she's really excited. Yep.
Quickly close that distance as quickly as we can.
Do you want to do that? You know, making noise and stuff.
Right. Yeah, no, we actually need to do that quietly. You're right.
Yeah.
What? So Lux, are you just racing inside, storming past these sleeping guards?
No, I was just following the rest. I'm not running.
No, yeah,
That's what
because
you're
you're like
asking.
here. So I was just wondering what you are doing.
I thought all these things went inside.
No, yeah, that's Bertha, Anita, and Wilhelmina that now are going inside. You guys have been unseen on this staircase. So you
Yeah.
want to place your character here? Do you want to run inside? What is your plan?
No, I want to walk as a group and go inside and
Yes.
ask Brion to change their clothes and stuff.
Okay.
Should we move quietly though?
Always.
Move quietly.
Okay, we will attempt to stealth.
Then make a stealth check for me, please.
Here we go, guys. Oh
Ah.
God!
Double fail.
Oh,
So,
here we
Lux,
go.
do you want to continue with that plan of storming inside? Because it seems very fitting right now.
What is the fucking chance?
What? What?
Did we all roll a fucking 4? Did we literally?
Let me.
This is fate. This is fate.
All right. So, do you mind if I tell
Yeah,
a
go for it.
story that's reflecting your roles? I'm going to take a little bit of liberty here. So, having just had this conversation about not trusting Wilhelmina and not wanting to put these ladies in more danger than they already are. Oh, give me one second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. More danger than they already are. You notice that the guards are falling asleep, and Wilhelmina looks over her shoulder, claps excitedly, opens the barn door, and then pushes the two ladies inside. You all, shocked about what is happening right now, are disregarding completely your stealth mission, and instead run inside. And as you barge inside of these doors, with Brion staying behind and following the original plan of dressing up as a guard, you notice that on top of the stack of hay, right there in the corner, is a guard slowly waking up.
Shit.
And he's just like, he's rubbing his eyes. Oh, he seems to smell and reek of alcohol. I'm lagging so terribly behind. But
No, you're not.
there you go. Yes, seems to reek and smell of alcohol. He's nursing a hangover. There's hay just sticking out of his hair. He looks up and then he sees a, Oi! Oi, you're not supposed to be here! And then he just like, he grabs what looks to be a club and then just like tries to get out of the hay, but you know, like trying to get out of hay is like trying to get off of a waterbed. So, like with all of his armor on, he's trying to get off of the hay bale. Wilhelmina pushes the two ladies forward as her action, and then she is going to walk behind them. She looks over her shoulder and says, "Why don't you sort this out? I'll just get these to safety." And then she winks. So she's
Has
going
been
to
decided.
move 30
She's
feet
evil.
from the
Yep.
door.
We cannot actually see that yet. It is.
Oh,
still,
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so give me 1 second. I'll just move
hidden.
everything into place.
Wait.
and then I'll reveal
Sorry.
it for you. Yeah, I couldn't set up the smart reveal thingy.
I do. In the meantime, have like a name for a group now. The Four Leaves.
Getting clover.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So yeah, do you hear the music as well? No.
I do not.
Huntsman. That's
Not anymore.
Oh wait, I know why. Because the master music volume was down all the way. Now I hear music.
All right. So it's at this point where you all enter. Brion is shouting, "I'll sort these out." Well, she's definitely shouting, "I'll sort these out." And you guys are now inside, and there is a guard just almost getting off. I would like to have everyone roll for
Shopping.
initiative.
Yes. Oh, he's gone. Oh. Shopping.
Perfectly average.
So it's going to be awesome or not? Oh, it's decent.
What's awesome?
Yeah, my roll. I was hoping for, either a 1 or a 20. Hangover guard. Yep.
All right, Lux. What is it that you would like to do as you see this hungover guard just getting up, getting his weapons ready? He's like stumbling onto the floor, finally making his way down the stack of hay.
Oh, hi. I see you're awake. We're just passing through. And I kind of tap Cinnamon on the shoulder and be like, yeah, we're just passing through. And I give him guidance. Kind of pushing him forward at the same time in a very awkward manner.
How would I want to do this? Should I scorch him? Should I make, magic missile appear or yeah.
So you feel Lux tapping onto your shoulder and say, "Come on, you can do it!"
What? Guidance, that also gives me
A 1d4.
Yeah, on attacks.
Yeah, I believe so. Give me 1 second.
No, ability checks.
Ability checks.
The other one is that's bless.
Yes,
So-
one ability check of its choice.
Actually,
You can roll the die before or after making the abilities check.
Alduin, where are you?
I'm standing next to you guys.
Okay, I can't see you. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I confused you with a guard, so that's my problem. Yeah. God.
Don't firebolt
Dang
me.
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna firebolt you. I can't put him to sleep. I don't have sleep spells.
Damn it.
Who do
Just
you think I am?
passing through. Going that way.
I was gonna make jokes about, stable, hey, lovely lady, but that doesn't work if you're here. Yeah, I'm going to. At this point, I want to make an unarmed strike to try to knock him out. If that's,
But an unarmed strike, you just want to like give him a right hook?
Yeah.
I like this. I like this. You have to
Yeah.
move closer, but go for it. Give him a right hook. Make an unarmed strike. After all of those comments that you can never be a guard, you can be the one to knock him out.
Why isn't my... Oh, there it is.
You feel emasculated by the comments of Wilhelmina in front of those little ladies. You think to yourself, you know what? I'm just gonna knock this dude out.
I don't want to kill him.
Make an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I don't have that on my character sheet, so I'm going to do my. I'm just going to check. Is it a
1d20 minus your strength modifier.
Because it's a
Nice.
minus. We know it's
Yeah.
a minus.
I
Yeah.
know it's a minus. I could say plus,
Oof.
but you know.
Oof. Oof.
So, you hit him.
Oh,
Really hard with
wait.
Yeah.
Guidance. Guidance.
Oh, it's an attack.
1d4?
No, it's an
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, it's an attack. Fuck. Oh, no.
So, you hit him with all of your strength, and your hand hurts so much after coming into contact with his jaw. You're like, you hit him, but whatever this dude's jaw is made of, it's stone. It's like stone, and this guy is just. Oh, you want to play it like that, huh? And he's just cracking his knuckles as he stares you down. Alden, it's your turn.
Wait, give me a
just-
second. I think I still have a bonus action. And
You
I'd
do
like
still
to.
have a bonus action.
Yeah. Where's my list? My list of actions. I want to use my bonus action to charge an essence rune. So I'm going to, remove sorcery points and charge a rune.
All right.
This
Yeah.
is new.
What does it
This
look
is new.
like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Well, I have a conveniently placed blue headband, and behind that, if if I get hit around in a minute, because that's what's going to happen, you might be able to see that there is a shining rune, a glyph underneath on my forehead.
Well, we don't see it yet. Then
We don't see it yet.
You see the
Yeah.
blue cloth around his head glowing.
Yeah. The cloth is there to stop the glowing.
Yeah, but it's
We'll see.
it's like putting a cloth over a flashlight.
Yeah, but is it? It's not that.
Okay, it's not that bright.
It's not that bright.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it's not
alright.
that bright.
Well, you
We'll
don't
see.
notice anything.
No.
You just see him look into himself.
Yep.
And now it's Alduin's turn. Alduin, what would you like to do?
So after this guard looks real angry at Xanamin, he'll notice the dark shadow appear behind Xanamin. That is, I don't know if I'm that much taller than Xanamin, but it's just red eyes, just. And he just sees the pommel of a sword just heading towards his face. That is what he sees.
All right, make an attack.
The back of the sword. I'm not hitting him with the blade. I'm hitting him with the pommel.
I know. Yeah, it's a non-lethal attack.
Okay, with the greatsword though.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What? You definitely hit square on the temple. How much damage do you do?
8.
Okay. So you hit him square in the temple, and you see this guard just dizzy, almost vomiting on the floor, but he stays conscious.
Damn it.
He's
Aldo
just
will
that is going to hurt. You probably gave him a concussion. It's going to hurt, but he just he looks up and blood red shot eyes. He's just staring. He's like,
So I'll be right here, then.
all right.
That's where I will be. Yeah, that's it.
Now it is the guard's turn, and the guard will hit Alduin because that is much more of a danger than the
Good.
sissy boy that he sisses underneath his teeth. So, fucking sissy boy, and then turns to Alduin instead.
Can
With a
achieve.
20 to hit.
That does actually hit, yeah.
I'm just gonna roll like here because it's easier. And he does 7 damage. As his he has a spear instead of a club. I'm sorry. As his spear that he just took beneath the hay stack underneath him, just like pierces you right in the shoulder here. It doesn't seem to be quite lethal, but it's really painful. That is his turn, and then he just like he tries to shove you further, but you stand tall against him. But it seems that he's going to try and shove you out of the stables. It's at this point where he also starts to shout, "Ah! Help! Just intruders!" But he is not that loud yet. His voice is quite crackly and broken, of like probably the night before. So his voice doesn't have the reach as he wishes it has. Lux, it's your turn. Oh yeah, so I forgot to roll for these ladies, but they are moving further. As Wilhelmina ushers them this way. And you can see, because like these fences that you see here, they're slatted, so you can see through them. That's why I showed the entire room. So what you can see is that Wilhelmina is currently on her hands and knees doing something with the lock. Very interesting. I think only Lux is able to notice this with her passive perception. The others are too busy beating up a guard. Lux, it's your turn.
Lux is just like, what? I thought we were just going to talk to him. What are you doing? To the guard who just stabbed her friend, and I'm going to run over the hay bales, try and grab a hand of hay and shove it in his mouth to make him stop screaming.
Oh, I like that. Well, make a dex based attack.
With
This
advantage
is
because
not-
flanking?
You know,
Question mark?
yeah, with advantage because flanking, certainly. So I would just say like you're just jumping behind the hay, and then I just like behind him, and you're putting one hand on his shoulder, and the other hand is just going to do this
I'm
behind
not
his head.
proficient in that, so it would be 1d10, 1d20 plus 3.
Yeah, so it's 1d20 plus your dex modifier.
So that's with advantage, you said, right?
With advantage, yes.
Still the same, so that's 15.
It seems that with a 15, you are unable to get the hay in his mouth, unfortunately. Yeah, his armor class is 16. So it just you're shoving it like in his face, and it's very scratchily around his beard, but he keeps his mouth shut. So whatever you are accomplishing with this right now, he's not opening his mouth.
Well, I'll just keep going for the rest of my turn.
And he's just like fucking, and he's trying to like shake it off. Not happy with this. Xanamin.
Yeah. I am going all in and going to try to grapple him, if that's allowed. Because, you know, I'm a sorcerer. This is going to go well. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to grapple him.
That is a contested athletics check, so let's try this out.
Is
You
that
get it.
athletics? Yeah,
Yes.
athletics. Yeah.
It's a contested athletics check.
Yeah, I was
To get out of a grapple is with dex.
Yeah.
So let's make a contested athletics check. And I'll give him disadvantage because Lux is helping to greatly distract him.
Roll. Go for it. There's no way.
Well, that's a natural one.
Oh,
Xanamin.
holy shit! No way.
Unfortunately, with a natural 1 against a 2, so that's a 2 against a 2,
Yeah.
I would have to ask you to roll again, as you both are too strong. So it's going to take a little bit longer. You will not have a bonus action this round, unless you want to keep your bonus action instead. But you could also give up your bonus action to try a little harder. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
I can't hear that. Could you say that again?
This is skill check. Or is this still an attack?
No,
No.
this is still the contested
Dang it.
athletics check.
No, this is a
So
skill
'cause-
check. This is not an attack.
Yeah,
it
this
would
is
be
a
an
skill check.
ability check, right?
No, it's an attack. Grapple is an attack. As an attack,
It,
you can
it's
grapple
it's a little
someone.
bit weird because it's
No,
an attack and you use your.
It's an attack actually,
Yeah.
but you do a skill roll, yeah.
Yeah, but they definitely define it as an attack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So with disadvantage again.
How? I'm sorry, how?
It's good enough.
So, embolstered by being emasculated like that, but also due to the distraction of Lux just trying to continuously shove hay into this guy's mouth, he's so distracted that he slips of what looks to be some horse turd on the ground, and you just wrap your arms around him. And however you wish to grapple him, like you're probably holding his head underneath your shoulder and giving him nookies right now. What? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So he is currently grappled. This is hilarious.
It's just a panicked group just trying to knock this dude out.
And not expending
No.
their precious spell slots.
Yeah, and now no, that's not why I'm doing it. I was trying to, shut him up quietly, and yeah, I'd like to request of my teammates to, shut him up.
And then Aldwin, it is your turn. As this dude is grappled, you have advantage on your attacks to him right now.
Fuck me. I'll just try and knock him out with the back of
Alright.
the sword again.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. He's grappled, so advantage on the attack.
Yes.
Back of the sword. Here we go. 23
Also,
to hit.
For just a second, you are admiring how your dear friend
yeah.
just managed to grapple this dude. Just letting you know.
So
This dude is twice as big as him.
It looked like in the first place like he was just like going to fumble and they were just doing like yeah to each other and then all of a sudden he grabbed.
Yeah, yeah. So,
23 to
with
hit.
23 definitely hits. Again, precisely on his sleep. To the side. You
10
just
points
like,
of damage.
puff! And then you just like, shh, 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 pushing him down to the ground.
He's unconscious?
Unconscious.
Go to sleep.
I thought you were just going to talk to the dude. Xanamin?
Be quiet.
See,
How
puts away
did you-
swords.
He wasn't really in a talking mood.
He was drunk.
Just letting you know,
Oh,
since he is unconscious, you could try and check his vitals to estimate how long it would take before this person wakes up again.
I would like to do that.
Just letting you know, that's an option.
Is that a medicine check?
Yes.
Then I would like to do that.
Okay.
Checking his pulse?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you're checking his pulse, you're checking his sleep, all of that and stuff. It seems that all the damage you did to him has been greatly reduced to the fact that he was so hungover and probably has amazingly great amount of alcohol in his blood right now. You get the feeling from your experience that it would take an hour before this dude wakes up again.
Let's put him over in the hay.
Should we tie the sleeping guards up?
Also
Tag
a good
him.
idea.
Sorry, what did you
So-
say?
Should we tie the guards up? the two unconscious guards outside and this one inside. Should we drag him in and
1 second, you're still in initiative round. So that was
Oh.
Alduin. That's the hungover guard.
Wilhelmina and her posse. They're going.
fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. This music is also way too ominous. Way too fucking ominous. For Wilhelmina not to be evil. Fuck. Fuck.
All right. We have to stay in initiative order because of reasons.
Reasons?
Lux, what would you like to do?
I would like to skip over to the door, just stick my head out and say to Brion, we knocked one guard out over here. Maybe you should tie him up while we go further in.
Brion is like halfway through pulling leather pants of one of the guards. And you see his butt just like revealed as she's like holding him upside down. What?
You're doing great. We knocked one out here as well.
All right. This guard just falls down to the floor with his head on the floor, continues to sleep. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I tested it first.
No, he's dead now. That guard is dead now. You just broke his neck.
Nah, be fine. You do hear him. He's snoring heavily. So I've got like this and this. I can wear one of them, but one of you can wear that. What do you want?
Alden, do you still want one of those guards' outfits?
Okay, just getting through the round, sorry. So, just for your information, Brion has undressed one of them. You can take the armor from one of them, and then she will continue to undress the other one and wear that. You have to give her instructions as to what to do with the bodies, because she doesn't know what to do. Xanamin, what would you like to do?
I would like to see where the hell our friend Wilhelmina went. So I'm going to walk up to. Yeah. I'm going to use my movements to walk to where I last saw her, which was the way of the stairs.
Okay, so you can walk 60 feet, I believe, in one round.
Yeah.
So you can walk up to here.
Yeah, I don't know if she went. Where she went. Because I
Okay.
didn't see her messing with that lock.
From here, make a
Yeah.
perception check.
I'd like to do a perception check.
In the meantime, Lux, was there anything else you wanted to do except for look outside, see what Brionna's doing, and have a short conversation with Brion?
Well, I do want to tell her what to do with the guards, but I'm not
What-
sure how much I can put in one round for now.
I'm a little bit liberal with this, so what would you like to say?
Okay, Brion, listen up. Once you change your clothes, you're on it, I can see. Maybe you should put them inside, just on the hay, next to the other guy we knocked out.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
try not to kill them.
I
And
won't.
maybe bind them and gag them so that they can't scream.
That's a lot to remember.
Yeah, I just don't want you to get hurt. That
Okay.
they wake up and sneak up on you and...
Yeah, why don't you help me with that? Is that okay? Like, we can do it faster together.
Sure,
Yeah, do
Okay.
you have rope?
I do.
Okay. So, she plops under your command. So, for your next round, one of the naked guards will be on the hay for you to bind, and she will then continue to undress the other one inside. Xanamin, With an 11 perception, there are
See
3
the hallway.
horses in this stable. There's a staircase up here. And there's a closed door there. This staircase seems to go to a platform. So it doesn't go up to another floor, but it goes to a platform. And this platform goes a little bit further outside, like in what looks to be some sort of a tower kind of structure. You saw this from the outside. It's the structure that goes over the river. That's what you see with an 11. It's just very basic things around you. That was your action. Is there anything you would like to say?
I would like to. Yeah. I'd like to say, where the hell are they? And that's the end of my turn.
Are you saying that loud?
Well, not loud. I'm not screaming it.
Are you saying it loud enough for the people behind you, 40 feet behind you, to hear? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm saying it loudly for Alduin to hear.
Alduin to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you to make a stealth check just to see if you can manage that. Stage whisper.
Stealth.
Seems you've very well proportioned the sound of your voice to be able to reach Alduin, but not Lux. Maybe Lux does hear it with her high perception. Well, yeah, you have a very high passive perception. You would just about hear it. Alduin. You have one naked guard. Brion is just stepping like past you right now and dumping another naked guard. And then she
Shit.
steps back outside again.
Okay, Aldwin will. Lux, where did you go? And then I'll start moving up here. And I'll just stand sort of in the center of them. And I would like to see if I'm able to see where she went from here. Still looking around myself after asking Lux.
You can make a perception check, or you can make an investigation check to see if you can, based on deductions like Sherlock Holmes, figure out which way
I
she
will
would
attempt
go.
to deduce where she went. Normal roll. Investigation. Terrible. Natural one. I can't see.
I don't think it's about seeing right now. You're currently slightly panicking. You have this like very sick feeling in the gut of your stomach where I knew it, something is up, I knew it, and it just, you can't get past that to think clearly right now. But you do feel like you're right. Something is up. All right. Now, please give me a moment.
I'm gonna guess. We're gonna hear a high-pitched scream as Wilhelmina and Posse are attacked in the room next door. That's definitely me.
They attack someone. Dun, dun, dun.
No. Wilhelmina slaughters her 2 friends and uses their blood to summon a demon.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm pretty sure this music's actually from the Mansion of Madness. I think that's where I know it from.
It has no title.
Now it is Lux's turn.
16. It's 016.
I'll just tell the group she went over there to the door, and then I'll walk up to the guard, put some hay on its crutch to make it a bit more decent, and just kind of mumbling. I don't feel comfortable about this, but it's for a good cause. We're trying to do good. Okay. I'm just tying him up. Kinda
Okay.
Scrambled.
Make a survival check to see how well you can tie this person up, and hide it. That's a 6. Like you're very confident that you did your best. At least you covered his balls.
Good job, well done. I'm
Job well
proud.
done. Yes.
And if
And-
I have still any movement left, I would also be walking towards the door.
Yeah, no, I'm being liberal a little bit about this for you guys. So yeah, you can move over there. So at this point, Brion will lay the other guard there. She will spend an action to tie him up. Then she waves you all as fun. Good luck. I'll get dressed. Keep everyone out.
Stay safe.
Okay. And then she's going to stand outside and stand guard. Xanamin. Can't hear
You're
you.
muted. You're muted.
I would like to walk up to the door and try to. Actually, that's my turn. This is 30 feet. This is 40, and as we're still in initiative, yeah.
Yeah, because
I
like.
don't stab there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 40. It's 40 feet.
Okay, you have an action left. Or you can
No.
do double action. But
No,
you
I
just
don't.
did 30 feet movement, right?
Let me
40.
show you. That's 40.
No, I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you have 30 feet movement and then you walk a little bit extra.
Yep.
I'll be a little bit liberal about that. It's fine. Like, I know we're initiative order, but that's kind of for me to keep track on how much they can do.
Okay.
Yeah? So it's
Then
like, you don't have to be that strict. Like, don't walk 120 feet in your turn. Don't do that. But 30 to 50 feet is fine.
remember when I had a character that could move 120 feet?
Yeah, I remember.
did, yes. And then I squashed it with a big stone hand, and you couldn't do anything but pass
Yeah.
out and get back up again. Anyways, continue.
That was fun. I
Very
would like to do a
much.
perception check to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay, make a perception check.
Because I really don't like that she went through door and then closed it. And I hear horses.
Yeah.
You do hear horses, yes.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
It's a 2. I rolled a 2. Oh dang.
Apart from the horses, you also hear
Could I?
seems to be not so very stealthy guard dog. You're not quite sure how many, because that's very difficult to distinguish, but you do really, really hear one who's not being stealthy at all. It's just like seems to be. And you just hear those sounds. Can't hear you. Okay,
Things
say
left.
that again.
I don't have any way to. Yeah, I don't have any way to communicate that with Alduin and Lux at the moment. Or I can hold my speech. That's also. When they walk up, when they come close to me, I can tell them there's dogs behind the door. Because I don't want to shout it to the other side of the room.
I hold my speech. Love it.
You hold your tongue. Alduin, it's now your turn.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
do you like motion to them, like be quiet or something like that before that happens, Animin?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Sorry, what did you say?
You motion something to them, or that they need to be quiet, or not?
Yeah, I want. Actually, I'd like to. When they get close, I'd like to tell them that there's a dog behind the door.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
That's what I want to do.
Alduin. So it's just
Alduin-
like 30 to 45 feet. That's something you can definitely walk in this turn. It's fine.
Right, so that's 15. Oh. 15? 20, 25, 30, 50, 40. Right, so I'll be over there. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Lux's turn. I can't hear you because you're muted.
I'm sorry. I would just say to Cinnamon, why are you not following them? They went through the door.
Cinnamon would have, when you got close enough, whispered to you, there are dogs behind the door. I don't know what you said, Jens. Could you say that again?
There's the big jumpers. Yeah.
Big chungus?
Well,
What?
So you get closer to the
else?
door as well, Lux. So with your passive perception, you hear like. It looks like
hmm,
an animal tearing into something, like flesh eating.
I think Wilhelmina came prepared. She didn't only bring cookies, I think. Quickly before they stop eating. We have to follow her. And I try to feel if the door is locked. I
Okay.
try to be
The
stealthy
door
about it.
is open, and if you want to continue to be stealthy, I would like you to roll a stealth check. And I would like the entire group to roll a stealth check if everyone wants to be stealthy.
Yeah, so we're not a stealthy group.
We're going to try anyway.
Boom! dropping those ones. Just casually, just depositing them.
Here we are! Letting ourselves in!
So it's at this point where Lux leading walks inside. I'm
No,
going
I
to
was
take the.
going to crack the door and peek in. I was
Ah, you're cracking the door and you're peeking in. Alduin steps forward, and I'm sorry, but with the one you trip over that stone, then fall against Xanamin, and Xanamin falls prone inside of the doorway, with like Alduin kneeling on his back, kind of half prone. Something like that. It's like as you all look inside, and Lux just you see that this guard dog seems to be awake and tearing into what looks to be just a hunk of meat. And there were two guard dogs at the end of these docks that you see that were asleep that are now groggily waking up and looking into your direction.
The chunk of meat is definitely Wilhelmina's posse.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think she came prepared.
That's probably a chunk of meat. But we don't have any meat with us, so we might be. Yeah. It's still Lux's turn, or
Yeah, no, I need to roll for initiative for these hounds.
Go Doggo.
There you go. So, this one. Need to give them numbers because I didn't do that. So, the first one, who was tearing into what seems to be a hunk of flesh, looks up and then just begins to growl and bark, just yapping behind him, alarming the other two. And then he will run towards the first one out. That is unfortunately Alduin, who's on top of Xanamin.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I can't really.
Yeah, I can't be on top.
Yeah, sorry about that. But you are on top of Xanamin. So he's going to try and attack you with a 13 to hit.
I think that does not hit. Yep, doesn't hit.
So yeah, like it bites and it bites into like the leather protection that you have around your legs. Like you have these like very tough leather boots, and the jaws are clenching around it, but they're not piercing the leather yet. You instead just like kick against it, and it yelps and just slids back over the floor as blood is dripping down its jaws. All right, now it is Lux's turn.
Huh? Already? I was the one who opened the door on my turn.
Hey, for some reason, I can't pause the music anymore. Very annoying. Hmm. Well, I'll do this then.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, I just put the music down. There you go. So, Lux, what would you like to do?
As the dog is attacking Alduin, I would like to try and use the momentum of the dog to kind of shove him through the doorway and throw him into the room we just came from.
Make a contested athletics check. Yeah, so you definitely seem to be able to grapple it and shove it a little bit further. I don't know, what's a shove attack? You have shove, right?
Yeah, so a shove attack is, I think it's 5 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Might be 10 actually.
I'm just gonna do that. You do have to like step one closer, so you're also. I don't think you were able to do that because both Xanamin and Alduin are in front of the door, and it's a
Xanamin is
5-foot wide
prone.
door.
And she can pass through friendlies.
Yeah, but that's like 2 people in front of her. I don't think you can shove the dog through them. Does
Look,
that make
Xanamin
sense?
is prone on the ground, and
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
already
but you're
crouched.
you're not on top of Xanamin, and this is a fight. You can't shove someone through. I don't think you're able to do. You are grappling
You
it
guys
right now.
are in front of the door so that it doesn't close anymore. That's what you mean, right?
Huh? Oh no!
No.
What I'm trying to say. Imagine this: you have a door. There's a grown man lying on the floor in the doorway, and a grown man on top of the man who's lying in the doorway, and then you're trying to squeeze past those two men, grown men, in that doorway, and then grab a full-fledged hound the size of a mastiff and squeeze that also through the doorway.
I think you could
Doesn't
actually.
make sense. I don't think that works. That's four characters trying to get through that doorway.
Okay, well, instead I'll look around to see if there's any meat or bones or dog food in the near vicinity.
Okay, so you're grappling this dog right now, like kind of
No,
bear
I'm not
hugging it.
grappling the dog because I can't reach the dog. So
No,
I'm still just in the room standing there.
the thing is, you can reach the dog. You can grapple it. You
Yeah,
can't
but I wouldn't
move
do
it
that
back.
if I can't do it my plan. I wouldn't do it at all.
No, I understand totally. What do you want to do again?
I want to look around if there's any like meat or dog food or bones or anything that I could use to distract.
Okay. As you look around, you see that there's a hunk of flesh lying here that the dog was previously eating.
I grab it.
Okay. You'd have to walk over to there. So
I have to scroll on my map to see where you're pointing.
yeah, so that is precisely 30 feet away from you.
Sure. I have 35 movement speed, so that will be fine.
Yeah, that's perfect. So you have a free interaction with this object. You can pick it up. It just looks to be like some random hunk of fresh meat.
And I'll be just like, here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy.
Okay, so as an action, make a persuasion check against the dog to try and attract its attention to you.
Not animal handling?
Animal handling?
Animal handling is even better. Go for that. Sorry, thank you.
A use for animal
Okay.
handling.
That is a 14. You have disadvantage because it is now in attack with you, so that would have been an 8. Yeah, it doesn't. It pauses for a second. It sniffs the air, but it seems much more focused on biting into Alduin right now. You do notice that there are 2 more. That one is also not interested. And the last one is also not interested. That was your turn. It is now Guard Dog 2's turn. And they have 40 feet speed. They will use their entire turn to run towards its friend that called for it. And that's it. Xanamin, it's your turn. You now notice that there are 2 guard dogs they're just dribbling saliva all over your face right now as they're just about to attack both Elduin and you.
Go through them, even if they're small.
What did you say?
I can't go through them, even if they're small.
You need to move back a bit.
Literally move back.
Yes.
Okay. No. I can't move through them, even if they're small. Tiny, smaller than me. Nothing's.
Oh,
You can't hear me.
You can move here. You can move like this.
And
There's
these doors
space.
are open.
What did you say?
These doors are open.
Definitely open. Wide
Okay.
open.
Great. Get
Oh
through the
wow!
doors.
Just what
Yeah,
did you say? I'm not the only one, I hope, right?
no.
No,
It's
no.
like you're wearing a scarf in front of your mouth right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to turn everything off. How about now? No? Still nothing?
Still the
That's
same.
better. No,
No,
the last
still the
when you
same.
said still nothing was better.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I can
just
hear you now.
disabled everything. Now my microphone is picking up everything all the time. Um, yeah, I'm going to move through the doors and shout to you that you also need to move through the doors. So that's what. God damn it.
Okay, so how are you moving? Can you do it step for step for me, please?
Yeah, I can do it step by step. Give me a second. I'm gonna move here.
Okay, that's
That,
one attack of opportunity. With
yeah,
a 22 to hit,
yeah,
and you take 6 damage.
I would like to use one of my runes. I would like to discharge it for a 1d4 of a 1d6 reduction.
Okay,
If
yeah,
that's.
roll a 1d6, please.
Mm,
Yeah, you only take 2 damage now. And you notice that as this dog bites into Xanamin, it suddenly gets electrified and pushed back by some sort of a white bright light.
I would like to move to the door.
Okay, then you get another attack of opportunity from the other dog. And that's a natural one to bite you. It seems very discouraged about this strange light that its friend yelped away from. And it doesn't even hit you. It's just a half attempt to bite you. So I will reveal to you what you see.
This is what I'm thinking. I moved through the door. I went there. This is my full movement. You can see that. Yeah, you can see that. I think I would like to dash and
Okay.
get through the door.
Yeah.
Um,
Just move your character square for square. So
Yeah.
you see a huge stack of tree trunks here. It's just all kinds of
Mhm.
lumber. There are lots of crates everywhere. There's broken glass, and there's another door half open.
Any sign of Wilhelmina?
Could you say that again?
Any sign of Wilhelmina?
This is what you see.
That's not. So no Wilhelmina.
You cannot take an
Um,
action to make a perception check right now because you just
no.
used dash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to the center of the room, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, no problem. Now it's Eldwin. Eldwin, what would you like to do?
I am going to um start moving over here. 5, 10, 15. So he gets an attack of opportunity. Oh no, he doesn't because he already took one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I, with my action, close that door? Start closing that one?
Yeah,
The
you
right
can
one?
totally do that. No problem. I'll
Now
draw a shape for you.
I will step aside, or yeah, I'll step aside and close that one, and just wave towards Lux. Just get over here.
You do notice that they do make quite a lot of noise.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a little moment. Okay, now it's that guard dog's turn, and he will use his full movement.
No, I'm sorry. I'm calling bullshit on that one. No. Get that dog back in front of me. It's not going to move past me.
All right, he'll move over here. He can't move anymore, but that's his turn. No, actually, you know what he would do? He would attack Lux. Because she's much closer.
Also very tasty.
Very tasty. But still not within range, so he uses his full movement and dash towards you. Now it's Godok 1's turn, and he will
This-
move over there and will also will attack you with pack tactics. That's an 18 to hit. And
Okay.
he does 10 damage as he bites you very, very painfully. I rolled 2 4. So you take 10 damage. Now it is your turn, as you are now surrounded by 2 of the guard dogs, and they're really painfully biting into your flesh right now.
I would like to. That's my action.
Could you say that again? I believe that you are going to disengage as your action, but
Yeah,
yeah, okay?
that's what I said. And run after or past Elduin into the room.
Yeah,
And
no
also
problem.
take the door with me while running, or is that an action?
That would be an action.
Because it's a big door.
Yeah.
And I think Alduin is holding it right now.
Yeah,
not
I'm also
sure.
holding it to
Yeah.
let you past.
All right. Then it's Guard Dog's 2's turn, and he
Yeah.
will attack Alduin for a 15.
That hits.
And it does 5 damage to you as it bites into your arm that stretch out to hold the door. Now it is Xanamin's turn. Xanamin, what would you like to do?
I'm trying to think if I can make an uncontested shoving with one of my allies, and I'm trying to rule that really quickly. Shove.
I can rule it. What is it that you want to do? Just let me know and I'll rule.
I want to shove Alduin out of the doorway.
So towards you want to pull him.
Yeah, pull him towards me.
Okay, and then as he pulls, he keeps hold of the door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically.
cool. Let's do that. So I would like you to make an athletics check. I will give you the DC 15 because Alduin is quite heavy.
Quite a bulky boy.
And Alduin, I would like you to make an athletics check, also DC 15, to keep hold of the door.
I would like to use my inspiration for that one.
Have your DM inspiration.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
Is that an advantage or
No, that is it means you can roll again.
roll again? Okay, great.
Yes.
Also, after you've rolled, you don't actually have to decide that before you do.
Yeah, I would
now
like to
you
roll
can
again.
roll it again.
Yes! So you both manage it! Oh my god! So,
Teamwork.
in this epic moment of Xanamin finding the strength within, you know, like he's done his push-ups every morning, 3 every morning. You just grab a hold of Alduin, just your hand slips off of his armor. You feel he's too heavy, but at one point you just put all of your weight behind it, and you pull Alduin back. And Alduin, with your strong arm, you keep hold of this door and you slam it closed. It's not closed as
No,
in
no, I know.
locked yet, but you do notice that there are 2 iron bars like this on your side of the door, and you notice that there is a wooden beam on the floor. Quite everywhere. There's a lot of
Yeah.
wood here, but there's a wooden beam on here that you could put on it if you'd like.
I will
And that
actually
is
spend.
what you see, Eldwin.
Yeah,
It's now your turn.
I will spend my turn doing that.
All right, but you cannot keep a hold of the door and get the wooden beam. Well, you could do that. Dogs aren't stupid. So yeah,
The do-
you grab
And
the
the door
wooden
closes
beam.
this way. They can't pull the door open at this point.
That is true. So you just grab the wooden beam and you put it on the door, and it's now completely locked.
And then I'll just be like behind the doors, like, can I just say that this has been fucked from the start?
I'm beaten pretty badly. They got
I
me
feel
good
like
over there.
we are the
And it's
fall
a-
guys.
This point,
Yep.
where you hear, and that's where we're going to have a break.
Yeah, perfect.
Blood
I need to go to the
summoning.
bathroom.
Okay.
We will be back in
Right
like what?
down.
10 minutes? 5 minutes? 10 minutes. Let's do 10 minutes. Let
Yeah,
me,
let's do 10 minutes. 10 minutes is nice. Are you
Yeah.
enjoying this so far, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just give me one
Really,
moment.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Where's my timer? Because this time we're setting a timer. Guys,
Alright.
this time we're setting a timer. We're actually doing it. We will be back in 10 minutes. See you soon. We're back.
Hello.
Okay. Miss DM, take it away.
I didn't say I was ready.
Charming. Nah, it's fine.
Alright.
With
Where
a countdown and everything.
So, before the break, the party managed to get inside what looks to be the warehouse, closing the doors and trapping the guard dog outside, who are now yapping and barking against the heavy fortified wooden doors. You are all now inside, and as you are inside, you hear a loud, ear-splitting scream coming somewhere upstairs. It looks very far away, or it sounds very far away. What is it that you guys would like to do? First, just gonna put these where? Lux.
Oh, what was that? Guys, I have to stay in the back. I'm pretty hurt. And I just hold. You can hold movement, right? Can I, as an action, hold my movement and wait for the others to pass, and then just trail behind them? I can't hear you.
Sorry, you can. So I'm not being very strict with the initiative order right now. So what you could do is like you could just say like Lux is just going to follow Elduin and Xanamin as soon as they make a decision on which way to go, things like that.
Yeah, I just follow them and keep like 15 feet distance behind them, and keeping my ears open for any other sound.
Okay, that is Lux's turn. Xanamin, what would you like to do? You mute.
I wanted to unmute myself, and after that, the bar is not on the door yet, right?
No, it is.
The-
It is on the
the-
door.
Oh, the
Not
bar is
within
on the door. Then it's time for me to explore the other room. This room. Let's just talk through what I see right now. I see the pile of logs over here.
Yeah.
In the corner of the room, I see a ladder going up to nowhere, I guess.
It's going up.
It's going up to a latch or something.
You can definitely see when you look up to the ceiling a trapdoor that's
A
locked.
trapdoor.
Of that's closed, not locked.
I'm going to assume the ladies didn't go up to the trapdoor. And after that, I'm going to... to the only end of exit I see in this room, and that's this one. Let me see. I am going to move 30, well, I'm going to move square by square to this very nice room.
All right. Make a perception check for that room.
This room has actually... it's a 16.
Okay, so with a 16, you see rows upon rows of barrels lining the wall. Some are leaking a foul-smelling liquid.
Definitely not beer.
Sorry. There's a sound coming from some barrels in the corner.
Can you give me a general direction? What corner? That corner. And can you just describe the sound? Is it screeching? Is it, lady stuck in a barrel?
It sounds like scraping of something hard against the wood.
Okay. Did that perception check use my action?
What else do you want to do? And I'll tell you if
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I think I want to move towards those barrels.
You can go like a little bit halfway.
Yeah.
And I'll let the others know that you are moving into that direction.
Okay, great.
Eldwin, you just put the beam onto the door. You hear the dogs just scraping, barking, yelling, yapping against the other side of the door. They are making a ruckus. So much noise, so much sound right now. You notice that Zenemin is walking behind you and is walking into the other room. Into that direction. It looks like he's heard something. Is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, where did that scream come from? What direction?
Upstairs.
Just straight upstairs.
Yeah, it's very hard to gauge a direction for that sound.
But definitely up.
Definitely up.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll turn to Xanamin. Ladder now, and I will start heading up the ladder.
All right.
Oh no, Wilhelmina and her maybe dead posse.
The posse is bleeding dead in the barrel. They can just put a tap into the barrel and they can use the blood to summon a demon.
Nah, that's the leeches.
The leeches, okay. I can hear the leeches. That's fine.
Guys, it's not that bad.
We are handing you, notes for if you need to improvise.
I've got notes. Be fine.
If you need to improvise, you're just giving you material.
Improvise. Well, in the meantime, today's episode is sponsored by the iced tea that I just drank.
And Incarnate, as this map is made by incarnate, like in
No,
incarnate.
the map is made with incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, incarnate, yeah, woo! It only took like, how long did it take to export? It's just jokes. It's jokes.
Okay. Those
What?
noises can be heard. You hear slamming of doors.
Oh.
Yeah, those guards.
More noise. And then it's Lux's turn.
Eldwin seems pretty sure about the case, so I'll just follow him. And I'm closing my eyes for a second and really trying to listen if there's any more noises and what direction they come from.
Okay. Make a perception check. With a 10. Up. They're coming up. But it's kind of like up this direction.
Sure. Come, Cinnamon.
Xenomint,
Go upstairs.
you are muted or quiet, silent.
Yeah. I will obey that command and come closer. And I use my dash to do that. I can land on top of you, but I won't do that.
Alright, now it is Alduin's turn. Let me reveal part of the map for you.
Okay, where am I going?
So, oh wait, just one second. So, you are going up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you notice that even though the trapdoor is not locked, something is heavy on it. Something heavy is on it. So I would like you to use your action to try and push the trapdoor open, regardless the heavy thing that's on it.
It's a strength check, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Same.
Well,
Same thing.
so within 9, you can get it to open about this much, and you notice that there is a sack of very heavy potatoes. Like something is on it. You can't get it further up. I can reveal parts of what you see.
Perfect. Oh,
Okay, you see
It's
it?
over
It's
here.
right
Yeah, I can
underneath
see it.
the word manor.
it's to the left. Oh, top left.
Top left.
Bum, bum,
That would have been your turn.
bum, bum.
You now hear footsteps going upstairs. There. It seems to be. Make a perception check, just because you feel the athletics. I'm letting you give it a perception check.
Perception. Also terrible. Same thing. 9.
You don't really distinguish anything about it. Just very hastily steps. Now it is Lux's turn. Lux, what would you like to do?
I'll walk up to Eldwin and I'll just, well, when your own strength isn't enough, maybe try to use the archer. And I give him guidance.
All right, guidance. Now it is Xanamin's turn. Unless you want to do anything else, Lux, do you want to also put your shoulder in it as you gave him guidance and help him
Is there space to if there's space to do that? I would like to try and do that.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot wide ladder. I don't know. You can give him a push on his buttocks.
I can just
don't-
hang
yeah.
to the side a bit.
I'll guide his
It'll work.
contacts.
Yeah, no, I think like guidance is an action, so you can't take your action aid. So, yeah, no, like you've been guided. Now it's Xanamin's turn. Xanamin, is there anything you would like to do?
What I would like to do. I'm trying to think if I can blow the door up, but don't think I can. Yeah. I am going to hold my turn until after Alduin, if that's okay, if that's doable.
Okay, you're going to hold your turn until after Alduin. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely do that. What are you holding?
My entire turn.
Doesn't
Or
work
is
like
that-
that in 5th edition. You can have you
Dang.
say what you need to do. So like I'm holding a firebolt until I see a monster appear and then I'll release it. Or I'm going to wait until Alduin opens the door and then I'll go up the ladder and go through the trapdoor. That is something you can do.
I am holding a fireball until I see something threatening from above the trapdoor.
I think
Until you can see something threatening.
bolt,
Yeah.
right? Bolt.
Bolt.
Fire
Yeah,
bolt,
he doesn't
yeah.
have fireball.
Bolt. The bolt.
Boff! I didn't ask how big the room is. I asked. I cast fireball. Yeah. All right, Alduin. So you can try another athletics check with guidance. Come on, sack of potatoes. You can do it. It literally was a DC 10. So
No, wait. What? Wait.
make it mashed potatoes.
It's a 14!
Mashed potatoes.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
yeah, you slam it
Oh.
open as you feel Lux's hand smash against your buttocks. It is a strange sensation you are not used
For
to.
the archers.
For the archer, and then you just like you smash it open. The sack of potatoes rip and rolls everywhere, and you are now able to see the entire room, and you can move your character over there.
I will do that. So when I get up there, how much like movement would I have left at that point?
I think it would be like a 10-foot climbing. So you have like 20 left.
Right. Okay. Right. I only I see a door here, or what is that? What is that?
That's a door.
That is a door. Okay, then I will
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20 move over there. Do I now also see a door here, or is that something else?
That's also a door.
That's also a door. Okay, there's 2 doors. Good.
Yes.
Then that is the end of
There
my turn.
seems to be water coming from below this door, by the way. The second
This
one
one.
you pointed. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
All right. Yes, that's the end of your turn. Now it is Alduin just was. Now it's those people's turn.
Those people.
Yeah.
And that's really looking really nice. It's a good detail. With some little carrots and some plates. Ooh, cozy. Oh, stuff is happening.
Bad shit's happening. Like we know. Like we know.
Everything's happening.
Sorry, I need to just do a few rolls if you do not mind. Cool.
Go for it.
You wouldn't dare minding.
Today's episode sponsored by water. Because drink it. It'll keep you alive. I don't know.
Mostly water.
Not sponsored by the water containers. Other water containers are available. As indicated, other water containers are available.
Alright. Yes, so you hear more noises. Something. Just you hear footsteps going over floorboards above your head. It's coming like in a general direction of one floor up here. Does that make sense?
Sorry,
So
where?
you know?
Where?
So you hear floorboards, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a general direction, and it's somewhere up here. And
So-
it's going into
okay.
that direction. You hear noises coming from here. Lots of things like that. Just
Right. Okay. Bad shit.
fighting.
Bad shit.
Yes,
Yep.
bad shit. Bad
The
shit.
regular shit.
Lux, your turn.
I would gesture for Zenemin to climb the ladder first and just waiting for him to move up, and then I'll move 15 feet behind him.
Okay. Yeah. It's at this point where you hear something here. A slamming of doors and then going somewhere. Now it is Zenemin's turn. Zenemin, what would you like to do?
I would like to climb up the ladder.
Okay, yeah, you
So
can
it,
your character as much as you want. It's 10 feet that
yeah,
10 feet movement, so from the point of the trapdoor, you have to
Yeah.
count.
it's going to take me 10 feet to get to the trapdoor, then another 10 feet to climb up, and then I still have 10 feet of movement left, so I can go there. And after that, I am going to Does Elderwind's expression tell me anything, or just plain seriousness?
Expression is worried. Very
Okay.
worried.
Great. Yeah. I'm going to use my dash to get in front of you because I would want to be close when something shit
Bad
happens.
All right.
Oh, I'm still going to use my bonus action to charge another rune, and that will be my entire turn.
All right. Alduin, now it's your turn. What
Yeah,
would you like to do?
Passing Cinnamon by and just bashing open the door.
Yeah. So you're opening that door?
Yeah. Because that was where the sound came from, right?
No, the sound is coming from up. I'm just letting you know.
Right, but it
the
was in that
up.
direction, right? But it was in that direction.
Sure. Yes, it's that direction up.
Right. He'll open that door.
It's up on the floor. Yeah, we don't know what a ladder is.
What you see here is a very beautifully laden table of half finished, half eaten meal. Yeah, it looks very cozy, very nice. There's a door, there's an open doorway here. There's a door here.
So that open door, I should be able to see like an angle, right? Like a little bit.
Yes, or...
A little bit.
Yeah, you would.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Next question. Does the food look fresh on the table?
Make a perception check. From that distance, it's really hard to see. It
Yeah.
does seem like someone has been eating it.
Recently.
You can't see that from that distance.
Alright.
Not with 4. I'm trying to like make
No,
it
I know,
sound
I know.
reasonable.
Okay. Then I'll turn to Xenomine. Check the other door. And that would be the end of my turn.
One thing is noticeable is that there are candles on the table that are still burning.
Okay. So this seems to be recent then. Okay, that's the conclusion I'm coming to then.
Yeah,
With
but
that
I
info.
can't really let you know if the food seems fresh.
No, but the candles are recently lit and aren't burned out stumps. That's
Yeah.
So that is enough for Alduin. So then he'll turn to Xenomine. Check the other door. And that is the end of my turn then.
So at this point, you hear that noise again, banging against wood, like very loud, just banging here. And it's just a voice, a very high-pitched voice. Ah! No! Ha! What? Help! Help! Someone help! Help!
We got it. Someone in trouble.
No, it's Lux.
Lux, her impulses are getting the better of her, and she runs to the door and opens it to peek in.
This one?
Yeah.
So as you open this door, you step back just to gag a little, because it seems to be a toilet that has been used. It smells very foul. It's a medieval toilet, leaks a bit.
Weird place for a medieval toilet, but okay.
Next to the kitchen is where the water supply is.
What?
And next to the dining
Yeah,
room. It's quite a smart
you,
place for a toilet.
We'll use the rest of her movement to go into this room.
Alright, so with that, you would then also see more. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
A sliver more in the other room.
This is like a closed door, this one.
That is a closed door, yes.
Well, I think that would be the end of my turn, right?
That is the end of your turn, yes. Now it's Xenomin's turn. Xenomin, what would you like to do as you, like, really hold a napkin in front of your nose, smell against that toilet?
I saw Lux peek into the little chamber.
Yeah, you smelled it as well.
I smell it as well. So I'm not going to open that door, and I'm going to enter the room. I'm going to 15 feet. Let me see if I can. I'm going to stand in front of Alduin. And I see the other door.
Yes.
I'm going to open that one.
Okay. Yeah, it just no problem. You open the door.
This feels like Mansions of Madness, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
You do? You like
Yeah.
it?
Well, we've played Mansions of Madness before, right?
I don't know if Cynthia did. We did.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, you see this room. There seems to be a staircase leading down, a staircase leading up, and there's a double door here. That's currently barred with a very heavy wooden beam, and it seems to be giving away. Like, help! What? Help! Just someone! What? My husband!
Is the voice we recognize?
What would you like to say?
Is it the voice we recognize as Wilhelmina or somebody else?
You can make a perception check to see if you can recognize the voice.
Perception or an investigation?
I say perception. This
Thank
is a wisdom-based check. You do not recognize this voice. It seems that there's a little of more of a upper-class citizen. Help! Someone! My husband! Whereas Wilhelmina speaks with a more lower-class citizen kind of speech, though does it well. At least the first time you met her. Her
Especially
speech
today.
has changed.
Well, let me just check if I have any more movement left in me. And I have some movement left. It's a difficult choice.
You have to say that again.
It's a difficult choice. If we want to go up to where we heard the other noises, or if we want to go to the.
You can't really discuss this right now. This is still
Yeah,
quite
that's
quick.
I'm talking with myself at the moment.
Yes, so no one respond.
No. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to take 3 more steps. Yeah. Actually, I need to move. And
Are
that
you
will
going
be
to
the end of
move
my
on
turn.
the carpet? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Alduin.
We'll had 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Can I just make it the last bit to the door and then still unlatch it?
How much movement did you have?
Right, so this is 40 up to here.
Yeah. Well, if you do that, I'll get a little bit of extra movement as well.
5 feet extra, no problem.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so unlatch the door.
What kind of deals being made?
It's a deal.
It's 5 feet
Yeah.
of movement.
Okay, yeah, so 5 feet of movement, and you want to unlatch the door. So it's
Yeah.
a heavy beam. There will be an athletics check to try and lift that beam up.
Here we go again, low rolls. Never
Did
mind.
the husband screaming come from here?
No problem. You just
Yeah.
like move it up. Could you say that again, Luck?
Sorry, the screaming from the upper class lady, did it come from over here or the door where Alduin is
The
at?
upper class lady is coming from here. She's banging against these doors. And Elduin is currently standing here in front of these doors, opening them.
Yeah. Okay.
These are also doors, but they seem to be very fancy doors that are probably leading to the outside, gauging that you also saw that there was a window here earlier. Yeah? So, Alduin, you open these doors, so the beams are up, and then this lady just bounces against the doors again, and then they open outwards. What you see is just a completely flush lady. She's wearing a night robe, very flowery, but she's also sweated, tears. Her eyes are just completely red. And she's like, "Oh my god, who are you?" And then she just backs away again. "Who are you? What is happening? Oh, why did you? Someone locked me in here." And then it's just, "Where's my husband?" I heard noises, screams, and then you hear it again, just like right after your turn. And then just falling, and then just the shattering of glass.
Well, that is the end of my turn. Oh, she's doing
Yes.
things.
And then, like 6 seconds after the shattering of glass, you hear 2 screams. Ah! What? Ah! Ah! No! Oh my god! Oh my! Ah! And
Those
then
are 3
just
screams.
yeah, it's yeah, but they're just going off of each other. So you hear
There's,
like 2
there's 2 people screaming.
yes, females.
Yeah, of course we know. We know who those people are.
Lux.
My movement will get me to there. And Lux would just kind of look around in the room, hear the screams and the glass, and start running upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you are running upstairs. How much movement do you have left for upstairs?
Well, I use my movement, and now I'm using my action to move again. But it depends on if the door is closed or not, I guess.
There's no
I
door.
would-
It's just a staircase that's leading up.
Okay,
So-
then she would use her movement to get halfway upstairs and try to peek over if there's anything visible.
Okay, just give me 1 second and I will show you the upstairs. There you go. Do you see that?
Yes.
It's the same staircase. So if you are standing there, you are now standing here. Does that make
So
sense?
we are actually standing here.
Yes.
Because that's downstairs. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that because that makes it easier. Right,
I
got it.
thought that would be easier.
That's
so,
beautiful.
Like, yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I do
good.
want
what
to
you-
point your attention to that. It is already 9:45.
Yeah, so you have 15 minutes left, but I
Yeah.
know that. Don't
Okay.
worry, I've been
Good.
keeping watch. So,
Good.
you run upstairs. How much movement do you have left, Lux? You can go anyway. So what you see is that as you run upstairs, you see that there's a door here, and there's a double door here, and there's a door here, and you also see a door here.
Would I have been able to tell where the sound came from? The glass
Definitely,
shattering?
definitely somewhere from this direction. 100% sure that direction.
Okay.
They are continuously screaming, so.
It's easy to gauge.
Well, she would just move that way and kind of scream down, "Over here, come!" to the guys.
Okay, now Xanamin's turn.
First, mute myself and then do stuff. Like walking up. That's 25 feet, and then. What? I've been sprinting for nearly a minute. So this was the no, this is the door, and that's the door.
That's also a door,
Yeah.
It's also
I
a
was
door.
standing in this one.
right? Yeah, that's also a door.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I need to grab a few things. I'm sorry. There we go. That's like I need it.
25 feet getting to the top of the staircase.
Oh yeah, so you're going to the top of the staircase. That is how much? 25 feet. And then
25
which way
feet.
do you? Yeah. What way do you want to walk then?
So I have 35 feet left if I dash.
Okay.
I kinda don't wanna dash without Alduin. Or, don't open the door without Alduin.
What do you want to do? Come on, let
Yeah.
me know, Xanamin.
We'll go and stand in front of the double doors.
All right, no problem. Alduin, it's now your turn. You do see there's an extremely panicked lady right now. She's got tears streaked over her face. She's like, oh my god, just, he's upstairs. She's panicked, panic mode.
We'll go check. Get back in that room. Close the doors. Don't lock them, but get back in that room. And then he also dashes up.
Just, my friends, they were here, and then they looked me in, and I just turned it dead.
15. Oh. 15, 20. Jesus Christ. Ik dubbelklik per ongeveer. I keep double-clicking the token. 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yes.
Can I dash, run, and just throw my full weight against that door to open it? Is that something I can do?
I will allow it. Yes, no problem.
Great, I will do this. 5, 10. Yeah, I just do that. So I will step 1 into the room, basically breaking after I've bashed the door. After you've revealed it. Because that is the type of person Alduin is.
There you go. So you reveal it. As you look inside, you see that both ladies are looking up at the ceiling, backing away into a corner. They're screaming. They're terrified at the moment. The window here, the windowsill, is just broken glass is scattered everywhere, and yeah, I completely forgot about that because it's not embedded in the map. Because you could have prevented it. The dead body of Holofernes Meyersdorf.
Don't say that shit. Just say the dead body, not that you could have prevented it. That's dumb.
It's funny, it's funny.
No, it's annoying.
But it's, things happen.
We failed in saving the
asshole.
not that kind person.
Possibly
yeah.
asshole. Well, we don't know.
Possibly
That could have been
asshole.
someone else, but
But
probably the asshole.
the ladies are not
really tried.
looking at the body. Instead, they are looking at the ceiling.
Which Alduin will also immediately look at.
Okay, and then as you look upstairs, as you look up, what you see is currently Wilhelmina, but then backwards, and her head is just turned completely around with a shit-eating grin like that, and her eyes are drooping, and she's just like, hello.
We're just now seeing the shit-eating grin, by the way. That's,
Yeah?
that's how long
Sorry?
it took.
And then she just drops and falls onto you as she uses her action to turn into a bear. And that is where we'll end the session tonight.
Cliffhanger.
I just have this vision of Alduin just standing with his sword, just looking up, just after he just burst through a door. It's really cool. It's really cool.
It's a nice note to end on.
Yeah, right? Okay, I'm just gonna... Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for joining. We were right. Again. Oh, should have just attacked that
Something
woman.
fishy about this situation.
Oh, we're not gonna have to kill this fucking thing. We're gonna have to kill the fucking ring girl at this point, because that's sort of what she is right now. No, she's a bear right now. Never mind. She turned into a bear for some reason.
I will heal the bear.
Yeah, then we can
She's
just get that
turned into
images.
a brown bear, just for your issue.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
For Alduin's beast knowledge information. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay.
it has turned into a brown bear.
If you want
No,
to heal the
because
bear,
1 second,
you
it
would have
can't
healed
be a
yourself by
brown
now.
bear.
if you were able.
Oh, no, only a small or medium beast, and a brown bear is large. So give
Yeah.
me 1 second. It's a different bear.
Figure that out for the next time.
Yeah, we'll do
For
that.
today,
Black bear.
thank you, thank you everyone for joining. We will
Thank
be
you.
back next week with a full cast that time. This time I will actually tweet out when we're playing and not forget it. I promise.
Oh yeah, so I'm also going to say that at this point, with all the screaming, glass breaking, all of that shit, Brion would have run upstairs.
Yeah.
Up the staircase that she's able to see. There we go. So like I'll show you that. So
So she'll be like right here downstairs then.
yeah, there you go. So she's like moving up that staircase. And then she's coming up, and I will say that she's there.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
That's the nicest thing to do.
Okay. Well, and then I'll try this again. Thank you everyone for joining. The first episode, the first session we played will actually go live on our YouTube pretty soon.
We have a YouTube?
Why?
That's awesome. Continue.
It will be probably go live somewhere at the start of next week, and I will try to as quickly also get the other 3 sessions live on that YouTube channel, so you can guys watch back to see what has transpired before. At that note, thank you everyone. Thank you guys for joining.
I also want to mention one more thing.
Yes.
So as you can see, this map is pretty cool. I made it in Incarnate. I know I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is all made in Incarnate, so I did it myself. Like made with a really nice program. However, Incarnate doesn't support battle maps right now because I'm an employee and I get to have access of things that aren't released yet. But this one is going to be released more soon. Isn't it cool?
So this is a scoop, a reveal.
Yes.
What? And we could actually reveal this? Like, this is not something we are going to get in trouble for?
Yeah, my boss said there are so little views, I don't mind.
Your channel's so small, you could just go for it.
Yeah! He's like, ah!
Those 5 people watching, it's fine.
Those 5 people that are probably friends. Be fine!
Well, anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We will see you
Have a nice weekend.
next week. Bye.
Bye!